Hey everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to my reaction and discussion for episode 9 of season 2 of Black Lagoon. Things continue to escalate between the Washiname and the Kosa families as Balalaika also continues to escalate things, much to the detriment of the Washiname group. They've gotten in over their heads by recruiting Balalaika to help them out, and they are actively trying to stop her. I believe Bondo, he is like the current leader of the Washiname group. He tried to kill Balalaika. Things did not work out in his favor. He ended up dying, and that seemingly has pushed Yukio to officially becoming the new head of the Washiname group, and I guess get revenge on Balalaika and her group. Meanwhile, Rock did find out who Yukio actually is, that she is from that family, and they had a conversation where she said something about how you can roll the dice, but it's really like, essentially, I think it boiled down to like, you can't just rely on fate to determine your life. At some point, you have to decide what you want to do with your life. And I don't know if that was maybe a hint that that might push him to maybe leave his new criminal life behind and return to Japan. I feel like he is having a little bit of a crisis of conscience, especially seeing how far Balalaika is going, and now he's involved, like she's involving this girl that was just living a normal life, just being a student, living a life away from the criminal underground, and now she's being pushed into basically getting into this life. And I feel like Rock is definitely having some moral issues with that. It's like I don't think he agrees with this, and I feel like he's thought that things have gone too far, and maybe he wants to stop this from happening. And awesome, Genji, her bodyguard, has sworn his loyalty to her, so it seems like shit's about to go down between like the Washiname group, the Kosa group, Balalaika. It's about to pop off. I feel like there's going to be like an all-out war coming soon. So I'm excited to continue on with the story. Let's get back into it. Let's see what happens. I'll give you guys my thoughts afterwards. Two Fathers, Little Soldier Girls. I thought that that was an odd title. Oh, is that Balalaika? Look at her. She's so cute looking, if that is her. So something about the Olympics, like she wanted to be in the Olympics and then ended up here. I wonder if she was going to be like an Olympic shooter and then she ended up joining the war instead. Yeah, all right, that seems to be the case. Oh man, I guess showing what she could have been. You can tell she has a little bit of regret. Oh, that's right, because it fell, didn't it, around that time? I'm surprised we're actually getting like a Balalaika backstory. This is all well and good to show like Balalaika, like how she became who she is, but I'm still like, what about Etta? We had that whole thing about her being a spy, and then that wasn't brought up again. Oh god. Yeah, I saw that there was the preview with like the picture of her. I'm like, oh, it's crazy that is she gonna like try and kill Yukio? Oh boy. She's basically like, I'm giving up my life as a student. I am now going to be part of the Yakuza. Yeah, that's she probably senses that that's about to happen. Where's Genji? Is Genji not with her? You think he'd be like looking after her the whole time, but he stands out a little bit if he was just hanging around the school. Oh, there he is. There's my guy. He's so cool. There we go. She's basically like, all right, this is my life now. Damn, she's so cold. Yeah, like, I mean, she's a big, tall, blonde Russian woman. She stands out. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Like, she seems so cool and collected, but she's just a high schooler. Like, she's trying to be strong for her family, I guess. So Yakuza, oh my gosh, it's funny. At first I thought I was mispronouncing it, Yakuza. That's the way I initially said it. And then I said Yakuza because like I feel like that was the correct way. And now it's Yakuza again. I'm just gonna stick with what I originally said was Yakuza. God, he's so cool. He's so cool. Was this the guy that she threw down at the table? It's so confusing at times to keep up with everything, all of these different groups and their who hates who and oh, I guess they thought, right? Like it's a Russian restaurant. It seems like a good place to go where she might be. We get to actually see him in action. Everyone just talked about like how badass he is, and now we get to see it. I mean, he looks the part. You could tell he's not someone to fuck with. That stereotypical, like, he's the gentle giant where he spoke very softly and be like, hey, now, let's not start a fight. Let's all be cool. And then he, like, unleashed the beast. Yeah, I was just about to say, you're of no use to me, literally. Oh, that's right. That's right, Revi got her guns back because there was that guy that beat up Rock, and she promised. She's like, I'm gonna kill that guy. Yeah, see, it keeps going back and forth about this, about how he's he's at a point right now he has to make a decision. Revi's being like oddly sweet. Oh, she even looks like she's tearing up a little bit. I might be looking too much into that. Aw, Revi, that's awesome. She's just like, whatever you decide to do, I'm with you. That is so cool. Oh, Revi, awesome. But yeah, it seems like this is kind of the point where he has to make a decision. Like, is he going to go against Balalaika? Is he going to continue with this criminal life, or is he going to go against it, you know? Oh, guy just decapitated him. Aw, this guy seems sweet. He's gonna die. This asshole. What is it with this guy? Is this guy like a traitor? Is he like a snake? Yep. All right. Yep, he is. What is this about, though? Who are these guys? They don't seem like Balalaika's grouped. Come on, Genji. Come on, Genji. Oh, no. No. Oh, no, this guy seemed cool. Come on. I just like how loyal he was to Yukio. Oh, I hope Revi kills this guy if Genji doesn't get to him first. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh. 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 Oh, hopefully Revi and Rock show up right now, if not Genji. Jesus. I guess it just shows just how tough this world can be. Poor Yukio. Okay, it is gonna be them showing up. Hell yeah, Revi's got her guns. Let's go. Revi's been so underutilized so far in this, because she hasn't been able to let loose. But now we get to see her. Oh, have they kidnapped her already? Shit. Yeah, she's gone. Oh no, is Genji gonna come in and think that they're the ones behind this? Oh, shit. Oh god, oh, Genji! Yeah, it looks bad for them to be standing over the body like that. Maybe they'll team up and they'll be like, hey, it's not us, we have an idea of who it is, let's work together and let's go save Yukio. Oh, they are. They're gonna work together, please. That'd be badass to see, is him and Revi together. And she did promise she was gonna kill this Chaka guy, so I can't wait to see that. Yes, this is gonna be awesome. Because there's been some violence the past couple of episodes, but I feel like this one, it's really gonna, I feel like this might be a four-parter, because there's still so many loose ends. Because there's still the whole thing is like, how are they going to deal with Balalaika? Because once she realizes that Rock and Revi kind of went against her to like go and save Yukio, because obviously it's like Revi said, if Balalaika was behind this, she'd be dead. And they're interested in, see, the thing is, I'm still a little confused because like, weren't they initially working with the Washiname group? And then they just decided to turn on them and is taking everybody out. Like, I think was that the plan from the start, or is it just because like they went against what Balalaika was recommending about being super violent? Revi's just having a great time. I feel like Rock is also speaking from experience. The thing is, Rock chose to join up with, the Black Lagoon. Ah, this is awful. I had a bad feeling when there's a bunch of guys like them around Yukio. Oh, Genji's gonna go fucking ham on them. Oh, that's it? No, it's ending right here? No. Boo. Ah, damn. Well, yeah, this is going to be at least a four-parter, if not five. There's not many episodes left. Oh, man. Okay, well, next episode is going to be this is just once again the build up to the explosiveness. And barely any Balalaika in this episode. I'm glad that we got more Revi and Rock, because they feel like, well, Rock more so has been pretty forefront to this, mostly talking to Yukio, but like we've barely been able to see Revi, but now she really gets to be utilized, which is very exciting. And her fighting alongside Genji is going to be, oh, I'm so excited for the next episode. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know how Balalaika is going to take to realizing that Rock and Revi are kind of going against her by trying to save Yukio. I'm not quite sure what Balalaika's plan is for Yukio either. Like, is she just trying to take out all of the leaders of the Washiname group, kind of like weaken them, and then she can take over? Like, I don't know. What is her grand plan at the end of the day? Maybe I'm too dumb to realize it. I know she said about how, like, there's a lot of money involved in this because they do things like illegal activities, like I think they do trafficking and stuff like that. So is she trying to get in on that and basically strong arm her way in as basically like, I'm taking over the business now? And like, what's her plan for the Kosa group? Is she trying to like weaken them as well? Is she going to move in on their territory? Like, what's the big plan here? Okay, I'm so excited. Yeah. Hell yeah, the Dark Tower. Awesome. Oh, I'm so excited for that episode. All right, well, it's all a lead up to like the end here with taking out Chaka and his men, but then there's the case of like what to do with Balalaika. She is kind of like a loose cannon. I say a loose cannon. She's very intelligent. She plans things very well. Her methods are very violent. And I guess when I was talking about like why she was going after the Washiname group, well, maybe she wasn't planning on going so hard against them. She just kind of wanted to put them in their place and be like, hey, you need to listen to me. If you hired me, then you have to do what I say and you have to agree to like the way that I want to do what I'm going to do. But I think the turning point was definitely Bondo trying to kill her. And then she's like, after that, like, fuck the Washiname group. They betrayed me, so I'm going after them now, too. And maybe she's like, I might as well just take their assets and everything while I'm at it and start this war. So it's my thing is like, definitely there seems to be correlation or like something between like Yukio and Rock. There's like they're both kind of on the same path of they were living a normal life or trying to live a normal life, and then they kind of got brought into this underworld, this dark side of society, and they have to make a decision now. And I think Rock sees in Yukio what he sees in himself. And like, was he, when he went to go visit his parents, like, was it just because Revi told him to? Was that him maybe having some doubt, self-doubt about what he's doing with his life, and maybe he wanted to like go visit his parents and go to his old neighborhood to see like, will I feel anything when I go here? If I talk to my parents, will I feel like I've made the right choice? Well, if I have any regrets, maybe that's a sign. So like him talking about how he doesn't want Yukio to fall into this life, maybe it's kind of coming from a place in his mind as well, about maybe he's having doubts. And I like that. I like that maybe seeing it through somebody else's eyes have made him realize about his own life, like what does he want to do with it. And that's what I'm really excited to see, because we're only a couple of episodes away from the end. So I feel like there's going to be the conclusion there is like, what is Rock going to do? What do I want him to do? I feel like with him having doubts about how violent things have gotten, I think he is wavering. And I feel like maybe he's got it out of his system. He wanted a different life. He wanted to like not just be a salaryman and just live his boring life, but maybe he's realized things have gotten a little too out of hand, and maybe he does want to go back to a normal life again. It'd be funny if like he ended up working with Yukio and then just maybe being like an advisor to her or something. So he still gets to be in Japan, but he gets to do something that's out of the ordinary. But that's what I think we're leading up to. And my thing is like, how does Balalaika gonna feel about this, to learn that Rock and Revi are going to be trying to protect Yukio and have like basically betrayed her in a way. I don't see her being too pleased with that. Is there going to be a big face off at the end with like Genji and Rock and Revi versus Balalaika? Is she gonna die? Is Rock gonna die? Is Revi like, it could go in so many ways. I feel like the way that this show is, it's so dark. I feel like we could see the deaths of a bunch of main characters at the end. Maybe it will end with Rock deciding to leave everyone behind and stay in Japan, or maybe he will go back with them to Roanoke. I feel like it could go either way, and I'm super excited to see like how that's going to conclude. I love this whole thing with the Yakuza and like all the like the fighting and everything, but I'm really interested to see what Rock's decision is going to be at the end. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This was a good build up to the action. I'm super excited to just see the carnage next episode. I feel like it's just going to be a very action-packed episode. And yeah, can't wait to see it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, this reaction, and I hope you are as excited for the next episode as I am. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Salieri, Revealing Storm, Chris Wagstaff, Lynn's VA, Kenju Storm, and iCognito.